So there's me. There you go. My hair thinning situation. My patchy hair. This is me. This is me. That's not me. It's Mr. Percy. Huh? Right, so this is about me. So, what are you doing? I don't know if I actually managed to do some of this, and I apologise if I've repeated myself. So this is from the 9th. How are you feeling today? Draw us a picture in the space below to depict your current emotions. So Monday, as you can see, I've got the most amazing hairdo. So I was very tearful, stressed out because I was tired, extremely tired with my fatigue, my ME. I got up late. It seems to be a lot of waking up late. I go through big spells of it, waking up really late, and then it's like it's dark early, so it stays dark, and the mood just seems to just drag me into a downward spiral. I'm in so much pain, money stresses, will I be able to afford this and that, prices going up, I need help at home, I need help with shopping, and preparing vegetables, fruit, etc., meals, hugely struggling, need the flat sorting out with all these adaptions, so that was just a picture of how I felt. Really, really in stress mode. As you can see, the hands are to the face. It was a very stressful time. The 10th of January, which is a Tuesday, at times I feel held back by self-doubt. I lose my confidence and this stops me achieving my goals. Is there anything holding you back in life that you can make a conscious effort to thwart this year? Having the help I need took me long enough to step back and realise that I need help, admitting I needed help in and around the home. The help seems to have vanished. I was messaging my care person and was getting nothing back. In the build up to her not coming at all, it was I can't do Monday, I can't do Tuesday, I can't do Wednesday, I can't do Thursday, I can't do Friday, I can't do Saturday, but I can do Sunday. And then it was like Christmas week. And I sort of said that I had a few finances to sort out because I helped my son out with a big bill. So I said, leave Sunday. And then Christmas week is always chaotic, and I don't expect people to come Christmas week to help me out. So, people like to be out and about doing stuff, whether it's out for meals and stuff like that, or Christmas shopping, doing things with friends. If you're lucky enough to do all that sort of stuff, fabulous. So I said, leave it for then. And she brought this friend round to show me that was able to carry on the cleaning because my cleaner was going into hospital. So I needed somebody to give, because this place was just starting to really, really slide. My cleaner came Christmas Eve and she did a blitz as best as she was able. And that's been it since. So she's been out of action, but the standing cleaner has been rather helpful. To start off with, she wasn't, and I've got to admit I did find her really, really hard work. I did, honestly. I found her such hard work. She was rearranging things and putting things where she wanted them, and and I'm thinking, it's not your home. Oh, I don't like that ornament there, I'm going to put it over there instead, and all that sort of stuff. So it was hard work. So it was getting used to her and her ways of doing things, and I thought, well, I've got no one else at the minute. It's having to make do, and I was terrified of her coming and doing my room, but I said, can you just leave that? And she has done. So yeah, that's been really, really challenging for me. And yeah, I had ghosts in my head with all the comments, you're lazy. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not lazy, I'm just disabled with severe health issues. Need to work out now what help I need. Shopping, picking up and chopping veg, laundry, stripping the beds, light cleaning. So I'm sort of thinking along the lines of that I've got two people that potentially can clean and have, the cleaner, the replacement cleaner, the stand-in cleaner, whatever you want to call her. I mean, she has been cleaning, but she also has been doing extra things like stripping my bedding and changing that over. She's been doing all sorts for me of little things that I never asked her to do. She sorted the cat trays out, the bowls out and things. Yeah, little jobs here and there. Not everything that my carer would have normally done, but just like a morph of the two. And I'm sort of thinking that potentially is the direction I'm going to have to go down, I think, with the two ladies. If they both can clean and they both can do me a few jobs that I need doing, this will sort me out great. It will work well. And then we'll see whatever happens, in the future. But the help with shopping is a big one. I either have home shop delivery, which is fine, but I also like to be able to go out and get my own bits, and it's not quite the same. And then it's getting me out of the four walls as well, and all that kind of thing. So it's like a compromise of doing what I'm able to do with a bit of help. So I feel a bit clearer in that respect now, because I know now that my care lady can't do it because it's with work, but all she had to do was let me know. A breakdown in communication, and I've been so stressed out of not knowing and struggling on my own. It has been tough, very tough. Okay, so today was the cats at the vet. And it says, have some you time today. It's so important to take a break from the chaos of life to get some simple solitude and peace. What does that look like to you? Well, it's difficult when you have health issues and you're home a lot. I don't know, as I have my health issues and I'm home, don't work, every day is a day off, I miss company and someone to talk to. People don't get that. They don't understand. When you go out and you go to work, yeah, it's chaos and you don't always like it, but you're mixing with people. When you're with health issues and you're in a home, whether it's a house, a flat, you're not seeing people. It's lonely. It's hard, I will admit. It's very difficult. And when you see people, you just want to talk and talk and talk. Maybe that's why I upload so many videos, and some may think, oh, that's not very interesting, but it's getting what I'm feeling off my chest because I have no one to hear it. Oh, I'm going to make myself cry in a minute. Okay, so some me time, I suppose, is a pamper. My me time is doing my wigs, my makeup. They make me feel alive. Yeah. I put my makeup on and I do my wigs, even when I've woken up really, really late. And sometimes I might change my pyjamas into another pair of pyjamas. So then it's like I'm freshened up and I feel like I've had a change of clothing. And then the other bit is I miss taking my mum to a show. The struggling with driving quite a distance. My legs can't do it anymore. It's hard. Big changes have happened. I used to take my mum out to shows. I used to do stuff. Now it's like complete opposite. I used to do things and I really, really struggled, but I used to battle through it and just get on with it. And yeah, it's surprising how quickly life can change, how you think things, and everything can seem like a big obstacle in the way. And it is hard. And I don't expect the world to understand. But the only company I've got is my cats, and my son is out a lot with either work or college, gym, friends. I don't expect him to sit around me 24/7. And when he's home, he's in his room most of the time. So, yeah, it is hard. And just having that bit of company, the standing cleaner, I mean, she's all right, but she doesn't speak much English. Her English is broken because she's from another country. So it makes it harder to make a conversation. We did have a conversation. We talked about the adaptations here and what needs doing, but it's different, compared to someone I know well, that my other mate is, my mate that comes and cleans for me and stuff. I know her, she knows me, we've known each other such a long, long time. For the most of the time when I used to work at Asda, we used to have a long chit chat, and I used to go around to her house. And yeah, I've seen her grandson growing up, and all the other grandkids, but it's hard when you have no company whatsoever or very little, and suddenly when you start seeing people, you talk and talk and talk, and sometimes you can see it needing to get away, and it's like, and you feel like guilty then for holding people up. You do? I mean, it's like I was talking to somebody in the summer months. I was outside, doing, because I've got a little bit of a garden space. And I was talking to this chap. I was talking to him for ages. And I could see that he was like, he's got his dog, and then he was like, oh, I've got to go now. Got to get in, get you some food. And I was like, okay, see ya. And I don't know, I sort of thought, now, was it genuine that he needed to get the dog inside, or was he just looking for an excuse to disappear? Because I talked and talked and talked about all sorts. Yeah, maybe. When you suddenly become, it's like when I used to work at Asda and I used to serve old people, and they'd talk and talk and talk, and sometimes they'd get people in the queue waiting and they'd be huffing and puffing. And I think that's this person. It's the only person I've seen all day. So, yeah.